Hey, what's up, everybody? HTG Brian back with more Funko Fusion. Next up, we got Hot Fuzz, Level 2, Rumble in the Ruin, Fun Play. That's right, we're going to track down all of those pesky collectibles, including 10 Bone Daddy dolls. And we're also going to find, a bunch of vinyl, because we're going to need to have 50,000 for the vinyl tube, plus we have some molding to do as well. So, quick reminder, we have quick links down below in the video description. Thank you for that helpful tip, Thumbie. And here we are in the Funko Factory Hub world for Hot Fuzz, where we're going to go ahead and see what's behind door number 2, which happens to be Rumble in the Ruin Fun Play. Now, I know I mentioned already we needed 50K for the vinyl tube silver crown, but we're also going to need a few extra vinylage because we have to mold a couple of items. Now, one is optional, but the rest of them are going to count against you. So keep in mind, we're going to smash and grab all we can. So let's go ahead and switch on over to He-Man, as we're going to need some gold brick breakage. Now, as we start following Michael down the street here, I'm going to go ahead and pan the camera to the right and show you a silver chest. That's for the Destroy All Collectibles, which will require finding and smashing 10 Bone Daddy dolls. Now, I don't know much about Bone Daddy Funko Pops, but apparently they exist. So we'll go ahead and approach the gold door, smash it down by the powers of Grayskull. Inside, we're going to find a safe that we're going to shoot until it pops open and reveals a coin. Yep, that's right. There's actually a silver chest that requires us to find and place 3 coins into different receptacles. Here's one of them. And then once we do this, it's going to activate this gold statue, which we're going to need to repose. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and label it the zombie pose. For me, it only required 1 switch. It may be different for you, but make sure that he is kind of lazily leaning over. Kind of looks like a zombie to me. So that's where we're going to go with that. So that's 1 of 3. We'll get to the other 2 in a minute. We've gone ahead and activated the Destroy All Baddies chest here, which these are going to likely look different for you than they do for me. But go ahead and errati the baddies and collect your rewards, which happens to be a silver crown. Woo to the hoo-hoo. All right, inside where the exploded mansion was from the previous level, we're going to find a couple of items. Now, first of all, we got some vinyl we can smash and grab in here, but most importantly, there is this fridge with a free soda. We'll go ahead and collect that, and more importantly, just to the left of it is going to be Bone Daddy number 1. We're going to go ahead and trudge our way back down the street, sort of following Michael, but we're going to pay attention to this middle kind of waterfall fountain thingy here, and in the middle of it, you're going to find Bone Daddy number 2. Now, this next one you would probably get automatically, but we're going to go ahead and show it to you and get it methodically so it's not lost in the shuffle. Well, of course, I've got to get the vinyl, right? But, all right, so we got this Bone Daddy in front of the florist shop there, so we'll go ahead and smash him. Now, the reason I say it might get lost in the shuffle is because here in a minute, we're going to need to use a guitar amp and blast that glass open, and it would likely pop that off. Speaking of popping off, we got a KFC Bucket just chilling on the bench here. I don't know if I would trust a bucket of chicken left behind, but we'll go ahead and smash it and collect it anyway, so... All right, another character swap box over here in the corner. We're going to switch on over to any guitar-wielding or amp available using characters such as, well, we got Marty McFly in the bank, but we're going to keep it simple and just use Scott Pilgrim. We'll go ahead and find our way back to this corner over here where we got a mold machine and we can pick up and use this amp. And booyakasha, we'll flip it on over to the yellow note and pump it up, which should smash the glass, giving us access to another one of these coins. Now, the next spot to pop it is going to be right here, just to the left of the floor shop. This one, once we insert it, we're going to have to switch Buddy here to what I like to call jazz hands. So, looks like 2 times should get you to the proper placement, but just make sure that he's got the jazz hands. Right? That's what it looks like. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab this amp and move it out of the way for now. We're actually going to place it right where it needs to be, but we wanted it out of the way because there is a 4-lever chest right here. And in order to get it, we're actually going to have to get a bounce pad. So mold one up. We'll go ahead and slam it down right in the middle of this building here. As you can see, the first lever is right up top. And after a quick peek up top, we'll turn around and show you number 2 and number 3. And then, of course, number 4 is all the way up on top. They had to make this one hard, too. So now we recommend using the van there to hop up on that, I guess that's some sort of scaffolding or awning there, and jump from one rooftop to another, basically. So we'll show you how it's done. Flip number 1. Go ahead and slam number 2, followed by number 3, over to the blue van. hop up on top, dash to the end, and then get your angle right, run, jump, and dash, and you should be able to get there. Now, a faster character will help out. Another bounce pad, like I said, right in front of below where you need to go is also helpful, but whatever way you choose, just know that you got to pick up this crown before you move on. Otherwise, you'll have to do that all over again. All right, next up, we got the florist shop over here. We're going to go ahead and bust open the door using the guitar and the amp. Inside, there's all sorts of vinyl to smash and grab, but most importantly, there is a cash register in here. We're going to smash that, and look at that. It puked out a nice little coin for us. So we'll grab the coin and make our way and start to follow Michael again. But unfortunately, Michael slammed the gate down here. So we're going to use a security cam to go ahead and flip it a switch using the icon indicated and then following the power down the line. Once the door is open, we're going to go ahead and grab that coin and sneak by these hooded fellow friends here, or maybe they're not. And you know what to do here. We'll go ahead and slam dunk this bad boy, and then, of course, we need to change the pose. We're going to switch it 2 times, and if you did the other 2 correctly, confetti should pop. And the pose I'm calling is To the Moon, Alice! And if you're wondering how I knew, look at that. Right there is the solution, right under, or above the crown, rather. All right, grab that and make your way down the little creek here. And right in the middle, you're going to find the amber fossil. Go ahead and swoop that up and continue to run down the old creek side here. And you'll find the next Bone Daddy, which happens to be number 4. All right, so this next part is optional. We're going to go ahead and kick open this little brown chest, grab some orbs, and turn around and find ourselves a mold machine. Inside the mold machine, there is the ability to craft or mold a sentry turret. This is going to help us take down the baddies here in a minute, and although not needed, definitely helps the situation out. We're going to drop it down and turn around, and before we activate these guys, there happens to be a Bone Daddy doll on the table there. So, again, to just make sure it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. If we start fighting these guys, it's very likely that us or the turret will hit it, and we didn't want to confuse or anything, so we got it good, and hopefully you did too. Now look at that. The sentry is doing work, and of course you could always switch to a laser wielding character like Starbuck or somebody that has a little bit faster, more rapid speed of shooting, but the sentry turret and I guess Scott Pilgrim's guitar does just fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab the turret and move it down just a little ways. And as soon as you start to progress down the area, it's going to activate a whole nother wave of bad guys. Again, the sentry turret does some pretty good work here. So if you are having troubles or maybe dying or whatever the case may be, I definitely recommend a sentry turret. Now watch out for the sniper up above. My best advice is to stay out of the red zone. So in our case, we're going to go ahead and make our way up and over and take him on head first. That's right. You got to get him dizzy by shooting him and then give him the old cha-cha-cha-cha. And after a quick poundage there, he drops down. And now we got to take one more out. This guy's a little trickier, though. There isn't an actual access point to get up here. Well, there is, but we took the secret way. So we'll go ahead and do that. And as soon as you irradiate all baddies, you should see the purple goo disappear from the purple chest. Flip it open, and look at that. We've got a card, and yeah, well, you know the rest. Swipe it like it's hot, and it should activate the old security cam here. We're going to follow the old fluids down the pipes by activating it with the icon indicated. For us, it was triangle. Make sure you focus on the middle of the pipes as you roll down. Otherwise, you'll have to restart that. I actually struggled with that while I was scouting this level. Should activate the power on the switch on the other side. Flip it. And then we're going to go ahead and work our way back and grab this sentry turret. Why not? It's still useful. We're going to take it and hop over the fence here and drop it on the ground, which again is going to do some pretty serious work for any and all baddies rushing me. And immediately they're out with the snipers again. This one, you can actually pop the red box next to it, and it should take him down. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so the sentry turret's doing work again. I do believe at one point it does get taken down. And we have a number up in the top right corner looking to see how many bad guys we still have to seek out and take down. Looks like we got one more. And again, there is a second wave after we take this first one down. Now, this is also something to be aware of. The red orb spawning baddie is supposed to drop with this next second wave. I found that either A, I missed him visually, or B, he actually spawned right after I took them all out. You'll see here in a second. So, but the red orb baddie should be in this section. And on top of that, there's also another Bone Daddy. In fact, there are 2 in this little rocky area. So we'll take out all the bad guys. I just wanted to give you a point of reference. We're at the top of the stairs where you drop into the area. And we're going to advance and go all the way to the back. So there's that staircase there where the sniper's trying to advance and get out of here. We're going to rush him and take out him and his friends. And then we'll make our way up top there. And right up, oh, that red orb baddie is already out. Okay, so I just didn't see him. It's funny, I didn't even see him when I originally edited this either, but I was really focused on where to go. But he is out running around. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to He-Man because we need some gold brick breakage here in a minute. But look at that. Luckily for us, he runs right in front of us, and we go ahead and take him down, grab the old red orb, slam dunk it into the old red proto machine, and Buikashao, part number 2 for the VHS launcher is officially ours. All right, there's a free soda machine right there. Might as well grab y'all free soda. And we're going to run all the way back over to the right side and go up the stairs and flip around. And look at that, another Bone Daddy chilling. That's kind of a cheeky spot. Once you've taken down Bone Daddy number 7, drop down and turn around and find some gold. That's right. We're going to dismember this gold. And look at that, right behind it is a green Protopart chest. We'll pop it open and take it right down the way. You know, they're so close. I almost feel like they had second thoughts about the whole process of getting a Protopart and slamming it in a machine, because it's almost like they felt bad about it because of how easy they are. All the machines are right next to where you pick up the item. Anyways, all right, on this back wall over here, we're going to go ahead and set up a future puzzle. We're not quite ready for it yet, but we figure we might as well get it good to go. Basically, you want to make sure that all of the angles allow the power to flow through. Once you get that done, we're going to actually swap characters here. In fact, we're going to choose Eddie, as we've got some purple goo in the far left corner back where we came from. So you might not have even seen this, and I highly recommend taking out the red explosive box before you get anywhere near it, as that could do detrimental damage to you, maybe even kill you. And that's the last thing you want to do at this point, is have to replay or do any of this stuff over again. So go ahead and make the goo go away by shooting it and collect your crown. Now we've got the puzzle set up. We're ready to rock. But first, let's go ahead and grab some extra vinyl here. We've just cleared the 50,000 that we need for the old tube coming up. And because we took out all the baddies in the area, this key should be available to us. Pop open the chest, swipe it, and oh, no, we're ahead of ourselves here. We'll go ahead and use the security cam to go ahead and flip the switch, follow the power down to the fuse box, but watch it pop the switch there. It drops the fuse, so disconnect from the security cam, run back over, grab the fuse, slam it into the fuse wall spot there, which now the power should be going all the way through, activating the switch, and booyakashow, the door is open and we have clearance. All right, inside, as soon as we advance, we're going to see another Bone Daddy doll up above the door. Go ahead and shoot that and collect the old orbage below it. Of course, we're going to pop open this purple door by just simply shooting it. And over in the corner, as soon as we do, we're going to find a silver crown hiding behind some pumpkins. All right, so we got a fridge over to our right. Often there is a soda in there. For some reason, I don't believe there is one for us. And we don't actually access that yet. We're going to focus on the Bone Daddy hiding behind this garbage can and what appears to be the third yard as you make your way through the backyards. And as you follow Michael into the final area here, we're going to get bum rushed by another 10 baddies. So go ahead and use the environment to your advantage here. In fact, if you retreat through the backyards that you came from, if you go far enough, they'll actually stop pursuing you. It's kind of a weird boundary issue they have. But more importantly, just use the fence if you get overwhelmed. Again, you could always mold a sentry turret at a previous molding machine and bring it out here too. It's just up to you how you want to proceed. Eddie seems to do a pretty good job here, and we've made it through wave 1, but look at that. Now there's a wave number 2, and this one has 12 baddies in it. So we'll go ahead and sort of cue them and then run back to the old fence here. We're going to hide like the cowards we are. No, just kidding. It does work. Using the environment to your advantage is great for reloads or just giving your gun a little bit of time to add a few more bullets, because, you know, reloads on its own, like one bullet at a time, but also you can reload it. So there's the two different processes. And I'm just flapping right now, killing some time as we take out. We got a couple more to go. And then once we take these guys out, it should spawn the key out in the middle over there. We got one more. Which way did he go? Which way? There he is. All right. So, okay. So the key is officially ours. We're going to put that on hold for a second, though. In fact, we're going to turn around, We're going to run and grab the Foxxo body part that we jumped over. We were pretty distracted with those baddies, so we figured we'd save it. Now, over at the exit point here, inside the little cabin, on the windowsill is Bone Daddy number 10. So that should activate the chest that we saw right at the very beginning. So we're going to have to trudge our way all the way back just for one stinking little... Oh, but it's a silver crown, though. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. So I'm not complaining. It's just weird how they set this all up. They literally had the last collectible needed at the very last point of the level, but to collect the crown, you have to run to the very first part of the level where you started. It's just kind of weird. But anyways, I'm not complaining. You're complaining. We'll go ahead and make our way back. We're almost there. In fact, we're 50 meters short of being there. We'll go ahead and flip the lid. And, of course, don't forget, this is only 6. We have 7 crowns needed in order to finish the level, and you probably know where it is. We had that vinyl tube that we've been talking about this whole time, so now's a chance to go ahead and make your way around, smash and grab any extra vinyl, especially if you're short of the 50,000 needed. Definitely pump up the old pocketbook there by taking out and smashing and grabbing as much as possible. Now, I've got most of the things. There's a few unopened chests scattered around. There may be the same for you. A couple golds will help out for show. In fact, look at that. We're up to almost double what we need now. So we are sitting pretty, and we're almost back to the backyards. Back to the back. All right, there is a full health there if you need it. We are good. There's no more bad guys. We're going to crack open this fridge, though. No cold one waiting for me? Come on. All right, there's the vinyl tube. We'll go ahead and approach it, and it says 50K, but I get a little button happy there, and it already said 40. So, anyways, it's 50,000, I promise, unless they've changed it again. They tend to do that with some updates, which was actually helpful for a previous level, which wasn't too long ago, depending on how you played through. So, a couple more unopened chests in this corner over here. There is another refrigerator, or a free soda, rather, I should say. We're going to grab it all. Why not? We get to carry it with us. We probably won't ever be thirsty again, as we now have 15 cans of soda. I don't even know if it's good soda. It's just green. Maybe green apple? All right, grab the key. Go ahead and slam it in the door here. Spin to win. And, of course, inside, our crown awaits. That's right. Go ahead and press and hold the icon indicator to take us to the final totals. All right. Okay, so we got everything available to us in the first go. We will be back for the character cameo quest stuff later. But Blue Shao feels pretty good. Pat yourself on the back. We got 2 of the 5 Hot Fuzz levels done did, which we're going to return to the factory. And, of course, station our spot out here at the back. Nope, wrong way. Flip it around, flip it around. All right, next up, we got door number 3, which is also the home of the entrance to the Jaws bonus level. So we'll be checking that out soon enough as well. But, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please click that like button down below. And, of course, check us out on social media, and HappyThumbsGaming.com is also available. We got links to all this and much, much more down below in the video description. That's going to do it for me, guys. As always, until next time.